All the video of the storms people are posting?
No.
There's amazing video from Buffalo. Because they've just had nonstop thunder snow the whole time. And so people are out there. Some weather people, yeah, like when Jim Cantori shows up from the Weather Channel, you know, that's the running joke. When Jim Cantori shows up, you know, some real shrimp is going down. But just regular people posting things, just walls of snow coming off the lake, and then lightning. And when the lightning hits, it illuminates. You can see, because it's nighttime, when a lot of these videos were getting posted. Yeah, and so when the lightning would flash, that's when it would illuminate the huge wall of snow that was coming. Hamburg, New York got 32 inches.
Hamburger, New York.
And it's still going. But yeah, the thunder snow was coming in heavy up there in Buffalo. And of course, the Browns were due to play there on Sunday. They've moved that game to Ford Field in Detroit. So the Bills-Browns game, I assume the same time, is going to happen in Detroit. But if you haven't seen a lot of the videos that people are, because the preamble to it is they were like, even for a place like Buffalo, New York, which is used to getting a lot of snow, right? Even for a place like Buffalo, you know, they make it a point to tell people, they go, this is something that's going to paralyze the city for a couple of days. So they had a lot of
luckily for
thunder snow up there.
The Bills, they can just stay in Detroit because that's where they're playing on Thanksgiving. So they're playing back-to-back games in Detroit.
The Lions?
Yeah.
Yeah, they should stay there. The hell do they have to go back to Buffalo for? Thunder snow. So, yeah, they got a lot of precipitation up there.
Snow is just not my vibe anymore. Like, I dread living in Ohio just because of the snow. Like,
I'm kind of over it. I mean, other than when I lived in L.A., I pretty much have lived in a four-season city my whole life. And the older I get, and, you know, I'm on the downside of my career, let's be honest, the more I think about, like, where would I don't even have a concept of retirement, because if I was allowed to work until I fell over, I would. But, yeah, man, it's just like, although here's the other side of it. The weather's getting wonky everywhere. So it's not like back in the day, people are like, I'm tired of the snow, I'm going to Phoenix. Yeah, well, they're running out of water. Mm-hmm. So where do you go? I mean, a lot of people still go to Florida because you can be pretty inland in Florida and be okay. You know, I mean, why go to Florida if you can be landlocked, quite frankly? But people
still warm.
It is warm. People still move to these places. It's crazy how Phoenix, Arizona is one of the fastest growing cities population-wise in the country.
It's so clean. It's so clean there. It's a very
Phoenix?
Clean, yeah.
Well, you haven't been to Phoenix where I've been to Phoenix.
Okay. Sorry. Scottsdale.
Oh, well, that's a very affluent community. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like Naperville, Illinois. It's like aggressively clean.
I was going to say, that's where I
think
Scottsdale ain't Phoenix. I mean,
it's all very new, too.
Yes.
And, like, even downtown Phoenix is you talk about our skyline here, Poundcake, and how you think it's pathetic. Like, downtown Phoenix is not a lot of stuff. It's just...
There's so much stuff going on. You got Tempe, you got Mesa, you got, like, all
I'm sorry, where?
Is it Mesa? Mesa, Arizona? What is it?
You tell me. I mean, it's a Spanish word.
Mesa?
Yeah.
There you go.
Took him 3 tries.
He got there, though.
He defaulted to Mesa.
But also, he's listing off suburbs like it's...
Yeah, that's not Phoenix.
That's not Phoenix.
That's Arizona.
Yeah. But it's still Phoenix. Phoenix proper.
To Bill's point, downtown Phoenix is like a little cluster of buildings in the middle of the desert.
I'm sorry, it's Phoenix Metro. Like, we don't consider Lakewood or Bay Village Cleveland, but to outsiders, you would say, I'm from Cleveland. And they'd be like...
Well, no, those are suburbs.
Okay.
Gilbert and Chandler and Mesa. Yeah, those are...
Scottsdale and Phoenix are really close together.
Huh?
So Scottsdale and Phoenix are really close together.
Yeah, you're right. They're all close together, but they are their own cities. Anyway, point being is that they're running out of water. So these people are like, it's so nice there, and I don't have to mow the lawn because it's all gravel and cacti, and it's cool. Well, there's almost not going to be any water. So, my nephew lives in Tucson. He's a mechanic for the airlines, and he's been out in Tucson for about a year. And he's a young guy. He's 22 years old. Occasionally he has a girlfriend. He works overnights. So, he makes a pretty good amount of money. But there's nothing going on in Tucson. And so he's like, this is just my first step in my career. I want to get to a bigger airport, a bigger market. I mean, that's how they do it. But for now, his first gig out of school was Tucson. But he's like, there is nothing going on out here. And, we used to joke that like Phoenix was where people went when they couldn't hack it in LA. But Phoenix is blowing up.
It's a destination for people.
Yeah.
I like it there. When we've gone out there for
Visiting's great.
spring break and stuff, I have a good time. I got a lot of friends out there. I got some family out there even, but those summers are, I don't think I could handle that heat.
You can't escape it.
But
Yeah.
I don't know if again.
I like winter. I'm not one of these people that hates winter. I like the winter fashion.
I'd be fine.
I like it.
I'd be fine without winter. If we had like milder winters where they're like,
Well, they've been
it's a
pretty
lo-
mild the last couple of years.
Yeah, but they're gonna get more extreme. So one year it's gonna be all rain, and the next year it's gonna be 55 feet of snow. So Akron Zips were supposed to play in Buffalo this weekend too, and they postponed that game. They were supposed to play the Buffalo Bulls. They really the big stretch there for that team. Well, let's see. Our NFL team's called the Bills, which we call ourselves. How about the Bulls? Yeah, okay, fine. Write it down.
Now, is it like a bowl, like the animal, or like a bowl like you eat out of?
Bull, not the Buffalo Bulls. Akron Zips taking on the Buffalo Wild Wings tonight there. And where'd they get that name? Well, it's naming rights. Oh, Zips, boy, they stink this season. With all due respect. Woof.
Guess what? They stunk last season, too.
I know that's a basketball school, but holy cow. Them football Zips are 1-9.
I mean, they
God
like to think of
damn.
it as a football and basketball school, but it's actually a soccer school.
Yeah, that's
It's
actually
a
very
soccer
true.
school more
Well,
than
okay.
anything.
Bottom line, it ain't a football school.
It's a football.
At least a football. Yeah. F-U-T-B-O-L.
Can't say messa, but I can certainly say football.
That's correct. Football.
Oh my God, the hottest guys were on the soccer team there. Just
Yeah. Yeah, well,
international students. I'm from Brazil.
From Brazil.
Wait.
Do it again.
Do it again.
Brazil.
Brazil?
Say the whole-
Am I putting too much S on the Z?
No, it's just the Castilian. I'm Brazil.
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 It's a lisp.
Okay, Brazil.
I call Brazil my home.
The
I don't know
World
if
Cup
that's-
starts next week, right?
The World Cup in Qatar.
Yeah.
And they banned beer?
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
That'll be
Everybody's
fun.
freaking out because the World Cup banned beer. And it's like, okay. I mean, I'm not going. It's prohibitively expensive to go to the World Cup.
Is it Qatar or Qatar?
They keep changing it, but the latest that I hear is Qatar.
Okay.
They used to call it
Welcome back,
Qatar,
welcome
and then
back,
I heard
welcome back.
Qatar. Yeah, give me drugs, Mr. Qatar.
See,
Can I get a Budweiser?
And I was looking at like pictures of their like downtown area. Like all of those Middle Eastern countries have like the prettiest skylines. Like I don't understand how they have ass backwards politics when their architecture is just so modern. Like Doha, is that how it's pronounced? Doha over there. Like that's where it's gonna be. Like the buildings there, just like the arches and just
Yeah, I don't know how it's pronounced. That's the capital city. I don't know how it's pronounced.
like at night, it just looks like a whole experience. It looks like all the lights that you drive through in Berea. It's cool.
I guess FIFA changed their policy 2 days before the start of the tournament, so alcohol is not going to be sold to fans at the World Cup.
Oof. I'd be so
Soccer
mad
fans.
if I was headed to the World Cup and then they're like,
I'd be mad if I was running a beer company.
Yeah.
If I was InBev or whatever the major conglomerate is that owns Budweiser now, and you can't sell beer or alcohol.
Mm-hmm. The World Cup,
Well, it's just
the
gonna be
biggest sporting event in
the world.
the
Yeah.
entire world.
'Cause
Yeah.
people watch this more than they watch soccer. I mean, or more than they watch the
People
Olympics.
watch the World Cup more than they watch soccer.
The
It is
Olympics.
crazy. That's how popular it is over there. Hey, Larry,
Hey, Alan.
how are you?
Hate the show, man.
Thank you, sir.
Hey, I was just letting you know that, everybody thinks Arizona's a real cool place to live. I lived out there for 11 years. And from 88 to 99, I came back to Ohio. And here I got. They said I had valley fever. There's a real long name, a medical name for it. But what it is, it's a growth on your lung. I had to have part of my upper left lobe removed because I had that growth on there.
So you get that what? Because it's much dustier out there, or there's like fungus in the air?
Yeah. It's a fungus that grows in the desert, in the sand or whatever you want to call it, sand, dirt, whatever. But yeah, once people, I did a lot of construction out there, and you walk through there and you kick up all that dust.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know nothing about it.
It's like you're getting, it's like black lung out in the open.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Valley fever.
I mean,
Coccidioidomycosis.
it's valley fever.
Yeah, it's coccidioidomycosis is the long word for it.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
There, I can't pronounce it.
Yeah, I don't think I can either, but that's what it is. So
Yeah,
is that
and
something?
it
So
happens-
Larry, is that something that you recover from, or they just have to treat it and hope for the best?
No, they went in there and they cut out whatever they had to cut out.
Because some people
And,
get it
you know-
and nothing happens.
Well, yeah, but you know what else it shows up as? Tuberculosis.
Oh, geez.
Because that's where tuberculosis shows up, is in your left lung, upper left lung.
Yeah. All right, so you were out there for a while and you came back to Ohio, and you're probably thinking, I'd rather deal with the snow than deal with valley fever.
No, actually, I lived out there. I lived on the hottest day I was out there. It was 122 degrees.
Right.
But I missed the snow.
Missed the snow.
Well,
Yeah, okay.
plus I got into a little bit of trouble out there.
I was waiting for it. I wanted to.
And I'll tell you what, Arizona sucks for DUI laws.
Arizona sucks for DUI
I've heard
laws.
that. They sure do. If you have had a sip of alcohol and they test you, you're good with DUI.
Wow.
There's no, I'm not drunk. It's like, did you have a drink? Yes. Okay, you're going to jail. Like, literally, they do not care. I was told that repeatedly when I was out there.
Okay. 0.08 is the legal limit out there. Okay.
Yeah. I lived out there for 11 years. I'm telling you, I got a couple DUIs out there. I had to go do a little bit of
Learn your
time.
lesson, dude. You only
Larry.
need one.
He's like, I might
was
die from this
young.
valley lung. I'm going to go out like Thelma Louise, homie.
Well, see, I didn't know I had that till I moved up here.
Right. He had already
So
moved
that's
back.
what-
He's trying to
yeah.
escape the long arm of the AZ law, baby.
He said, I ain't kill nobody.
No, there, AZ Law got me. Oh, Sheriff Joe Pyro got me.
Oh, they got him.
Oh, yeah, remember him?
Larry, where were you living out there?
I lived in Chandler, Tempe,
Yeah, okay.
Mesa,
Gotcha.
not Mesa.
Mesa. Right.
Sorry,
Mesa.
Massa.
Poundcake will never move to Massa, Arizona. Okay, thank you, Larry. I'm glad you're feeling better. Thank you. Appreciate the call. Ezra.
Hey, thanks for taking my call. First time caller. Just wanted to thank Poundcake for correcting you that Akron is a soccer school, and super pumped for the World Cup. First time in a while USA's in there. Wanted to get your take on it. You guys are going to be watching it? USA versus Wales Monday at 2. Let's go, USA.
Oh, my God. I mean, first game's Ecuador. I can't wait for this. I'm so excited.
We're kind of busy Monday at 2.
I'm recording the whole thing. I couldn't be more excited.
Are you being sarcastic or
No.
Oh, all right, good, because I think soccer's got to come up here in the USA. I've been pushing for Cleveland to sell the Browns and get an MLS team up in.
I can't wait. I'm so excited for
This has been
The Alan Cox Show, pandering to soccer fans.
All right, thank you, Ezra. That's
I follow along with the World Cup a little bit. I'll watch some of it, but not too much.
I played soccer, and I'm trying to get into soccer. Like
it's so long.
I give it all due respect. I understand it's the biggest game in the world. I understand there are people who are diehard fans of it in every country in the world. I'm just not that guy for soccer. USA will play Wales on Monday. Not the country, actual whales.
They might
That's
win
gonna
then,
be
finally.
It's going to be very difficult.
Pete is going to lose their mind.
Soccer has been traditionally a dry sport, but they're really trying to, 75% of the world is covered in water. And their thinking is, that means that we only have 25% of the people who can be soccer fans. How are we going to get, professional sports are always looking to expand their fan base. How are we going to get people from the other 75% of the world? We're going to have our team play Wales. And, who knows what'll happen? I mean, sure, Wales are always crying about something, but hopefully they'll figure that out. But, I can't...
Who's the favorite to win all of it?
I think Brazil. Yeah, I think all
France is up there.
The
usually,
models, I think
Italy,
they keep running models on who they think will win, and I think that it's Brazil.
Sorry, I missed your call. I was just calling you back to let you know that I love you and I miss you. And that I know you're done. So when you get this, can you call me back?
I thought that was the one with the whales. Maybe I was playing the wrong one.
Must have.
Well, that sucks. Did I lose that one? Did I?
Maybe.
In the Purge?
Maybe.
Oh, I don't
That's
have
a
the
bummer.
whales anymore. I like
Still
that girl
like
with
that
the
call,
whales.
yeah. Still funny.
Hey, Bill. Hello.
Hey, Al. Hate the show.
Thank you.
I probably won't go over with many of the fans, but I absolutely, from day one, have hated soccer all the way back through indoor soccer.
What is day one of soccer, Bill?
First time you saw someone kick something.
Right. When I was asked in '77 to, hey, you want to join the soccer team?
I see.
I'd rather watch paint dry.
No, listen, I played soccer as a kid, and I enjoyed it, and my youngest daughter, plays soccer now, and she enjoys it, and so if she decides she wants to be a soccer player, I will be 100% behind her. But as far as, being a diehard fan of pro soccer, it's I watch, but I can't,
If I'm watching a sport, kind of like tennis, that should have a lot of people hating me, but if I'm watching something for 89 minutes and, you don't score anything.
Right.
Or then a guy runs by another guy, looks at him, now he's falling down, getting a
that part is annoying,
yellow
for sure.
card.
Right.
Yeah. So old school America guy, we got our baseball and we got our football.
Yeah, listen, for Americans, there are, obviously those sports are in every other country too, but there is kind of we've gotten used to a certain thing. You don't want to watch a game that ends 0-0. Like nobody wants that,
Right. And you will never, ever, ever get hell, we couldn't even get a hockey team in Cleveland, went to Columbus, but you'll never get a professional soccer team in Cleveland, Ohio.
And don't never say never, Bill. You and I aren't privy.
I know,
you and I aren't privy to these. That we already have Cleveland Soccer Club. We aren't privy to these conversations.
Club's a club. Hell, we don't even have a NFL football team in town. Whoopsie, sorry, Browns.
I see what he was doing.
I love the Browns.
From day one, I haven't cared about what the Browns are doing.
Hey, when before Cavs won the championship, we haven't had a championship since 48, 54, whatever. And they claimed that the indoor crunch, they won the World Cup Super Bowl of indoor
Cleveland Crunch.
soccer.
Yeah.
Like I said,
I've
hated soccer from day
Bill's
one.
like, I've been hating soccer since before the Cavs won a championship, and I don't care who knows it. I hate it. Well, maybe I'll try. What? Maybe I'll try to get into it during the World Cup.
Hell, man. Dude, America first. America first. To all of you, let me explain one damn thing. America, America, America. Dude, you understand? America, America, America. My point is America's first.
I wonder if Alex Jones likes soccer. right?
Globalists, no.
They have pro soccer in Austin, where he lives.
Everybody get ready. America first. America first. Get that through your head, dude. America first. America
All right, everybody.
first. You heard that before?
What?
America.
Hey, let me give you another $1,000 in about 20 minutes. Listen for that keyword right around 3:30 to go fund yourself. It's the last few chances for you to grab that money, so listen for those. After the break, I'll have another carload pass for you to put you through the magical lights out there at the Cuyahoga County Fairgrounds. Want to text for anything? 35192, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show. Everywhere on our free iHeart